In this video, we'll be looking at the play PA double post. This is going to be our shot play to really beat zone coverage deep. And we have the tools to beat cover 2 and cover 3 deep. Cover 4 is a little bit of a, it's a little bit different just because it takes so long to beat cover 4 deep. But we still have the ability to take shots against that, but it's not as consistent. So I'm going to come out and PA double post, and the first coverage we'll look at how to beat deep is going to be this cover 3 sky. Now this play is actually just really good stock at beating cover 3. But if we want to beat it for a one-play touchdown, our goal is going to be to move Stephon Gilmore out of the play in order to get this post coming across the field open deep. Okay, and what we're going to do that is we're actually just going to motion Gronkowski over to the right. Remember, in double in, we used this same motion to get our in route to space a little bit better with our underneath routes. Now we're going to use this motion in a different scenario in order to pull this corner down and actually get this post open for a deep bomb. So just stock, if we just motion this guy out, especially if we have a fast guy, we can really break that for a one-play touchdown. You can wait a little bit longer, but I always like to say if it's open, it's open. We can just throw it. But let's just wait a little bit longer. And you can see that window is there. Not a huge fan of Tom Brady in this game, just because he has kind of a noodle arm. But let me go ahead and take a look at the replay and just show you that there is grass there to throw that ball. So this is the area of the field that you want to throw this, okay? Especially with a gunslinger, this is a very viable throw. Tom got to throw out a sack animation, so I ended up going all the way over there. But notice how the corner stayed away. All right, the corner was dealing with this deep corner route from the tight end. If you just leave it where it is, it doesn't make him bite down as hard. So you definitely have to motion it. I do like to give myself an underneath option. I'll drag X, and you can do whatever you want with the halfback. You can leave the play action there if you like. I don't really typically leave the play action there. What I'll do is kind of put him on an in route to kind of have like a little mesh concept underneath. And now Evans is right there. If we have a little bit more time, then we can throw that for a touchdown, but you know how practice mode is. That definitely gets open for a touchdown, I promise you. So that's cover 3. Now, what you can also do, and I'm not super opposed to it. This isn't going to be a one-play touchdown, but this will be, say you have a lot of space on the right side of the field, and you want to turn this tight end corner out into a viable throw deep down the field. You can motion this receiver over, put him on a streak, and then you need a underneath route to kind of pull the zones down. So I like to put my halfback either on the ghost route or the table route, whichever you prefer. And then, especially if you have a gunslinger, you can thread that right into there. Now let's take a look at cover 2. Remember, this is our zone beater, okay? This is not a play I would typically use against man coverage. So we're going to go up against Tampa 2. The setup is going to be slightly different against Tampa 2. I like to just drag this inside receiver, and you can do whatever you want with the halfback. Sometimes it's nice to have him on like a block and release route. I'll do that every now and then because it'll just kind of develop a little later. The timing will be better. And Tom rainbowed it. Tom absolutely rainbowed it. If we weren't forced to use Tom Brady in practice mode to show these examples, they would be a lot cleaner, but we can't toggle on and off the abilities for certain players. So unfortunately, we're forced to use Tom Brady in order to get these hot routes. There's that window right there. We got a lot better of a throw right there. On a catch and run, if we have a little bit more time, that is going to 100% be a touchdown. It splits the safeties. These routes pull the safeties completely away from the middle of the field. This deep corner route pulls him all the way out there. Because this route develops from the outside, this safety is already wide, and once he cuts in, there's a huge area to throw this ball. And that's going to be a touchdown if you have a fast guy there. The other route you can obviously throw is the tight end route. Say that they drop back and user guard that, or maybe they put a deep blue there. Wait long enough, and this tight end route will get open. Be careful though, if they set their zone drops to like 25, it's not going to be there, all right? So don't force that throw. If that drag is there, just throw the drag. Absolutely throw the drag or the check down to the halfback, whichever, whatever route you put him on. Take the short stuff first, then look for the long stuff. Cover 4 is a different story, okay? Cover 4 is so hit or miss that I almost don't even try really to bomb cover 4 deep with this play. Unfortunately, bombing cover 4 deep is a lot easier from trips, and we just don't have that. We don't have that ability from wing flex offset. So let's take a look at PA double post against cover 4, just for the funs of it. Now we can try to do the same concept, right? But look how long this is taking. And sometimes they bail on their routes. You can try to even streak the slot receiver here. And then go for X, but look at how far that ball has to travel. It's very difficult, okay? And then, of course, you can also put, say we put our tight end on a curl route, and we streak. Now we're selling all out, okay? We are selling all out in order to get this one play touchdown. All of our resources are now dedicated to drawing these zones down. I don't love it. Look how much time he has to react. It's very, very difficult from this set in order to bomb cover 4 deep. There are opportunities to, but please don't force it because you're going to have to throw a lot of interceptions. Cover 4 is so easy to beat underneath, especially from this next play I'm going to be showing you guys. I believe it's the last passing play from this formation. Don't quote me. Yes, it is the last passing play from this formation. We're going to use a bunch of different route concepts, a lot of different motions, a lot of different looks in order to absolutely shred zone.